Hello? Stay in your car. Stay in your car. What are you doing? Stay in your car.
What are you doing?
Get back in your...
Okay, that is hands-on, and this probably isn't going to go well. In America, can a cop legitimately attack you for shooting the bird at him in traffic? And maybe even more importantly, can you defend yourself against such an attack? Should you defend yourself? Has our country been invaded by a patrolling band of easy-to-offend public servants who, when they are offended, have the latitude and the unmitigated state protection to use their power against innocent Americans who are out there simply exercising their rights? What you're looking at is the body cam and dash cam video of CHP officer Nico LeBeau. Old Nick is driving down the road, presumably patrolling the streets in order to keep the rest of us safe from people engaged in real crimes. But something happens that, in Nico's estimation, warranted him flipping a Yui on a double yellow line in the middle of traffic. And what was that horrible thing that necessitated such a pressing and dangerous traffic violation? Did he see a man robbing a bank? Was an old lady getting her purse snatched? No, a man in a white truck exerted his First Amendment right to express exactly how he feels toward law enforcement. And how did he do that? By prominently displaying his middle finger. So let's see what happens. Now, it's going to take about 20 seconds for this body cam audio to kick in. But here we see the culprit stopped with his left turn signal on, waiting to turn into the grocery store. He sticks out his constitutionally protected disdain for authority, see Cohen v. California, and Duran v. City of Douglas, Arizona, and City of Houston versus Hill. But Officer LeBeau just couldn't have that, so he illegally flips a U-turn on a double yellow line to pursue the bad man who hurt his thin-skinned blue line feelings.
You just hurt my feelings.
Mr. White Truck turns left into the grocery store parking lot safely, while Officer LeBeau makes a questionable turn in front of a motorist on the other side of the road. And here's where the audio kicks in.
Make a right. Hello? Stay in your car. Stay in your car. What are you doing? Stay in your car.
What are you doing?
Get back in your...
Now, everybody should know by now that it's not advisable to get into a physical altercation with a cop at a traffic stop. Am I saying you're wrong for defending yourself when somebody attacks you unprovoked? No. But you got to understand that it's always going to be dangerous to be right when government agents specialize in doing wrong. If all that happened here was that the cop got upset that somebody gave him a one-finger salute, then this is a retaliatory stop that has no basis in morality, and of course, it's unconstitutional. Even by their own rules, a cop must have reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed or a traffic infraction has happened, most of which are diametrically opposed to individual liberties and the Constitution, but that's a story for another video. Most cops have an IQ high enough to know that they can't use "he flipped me off" as a legitimate reason to pull somebody over. So what do? They make up some infraction to make their stop look palatable to the masses and to the higher ups.
You better have a good reason for stopping me, bud.
Yeah, you have no plates on your vehicle, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? And you think that's a crime? Isn't California? Are you sure?
Sit down.
So Officer Nico gets out of his taxpayer-funded cruiser, commands the man in the white truck to stay in his vehicle. The cop goes hands-on. The guy in the white truck attempts to fend him off, and a scuffle ensues.
Hands up. Hey, you relax. You relax. This officer. You relax.
Another retired officer, that's this beanhead right here, comes to assist in the state-funded operation. We'll call it Operation Offended Widow Policeman, and holds him down while Nico gets the cuffs on him. To add a little spice to the video, a do-gooder indoctrinated bootlicker and backer of the Thin Blue Line says she saw the whole thing and takes the officer's side. She insists that the officer, the one doing the attacking, was the one being attacked.
What the fuck did I do? What did I do? Who attacked who?
You attacked the officer.
Bullshit. He came up to me.
The officer.
Bullshit.
I was standing right here.
Thank you.
Now, I personally don't see what the problem is with lifting the middle finger at a cop. It's kind of like a roadside ego-checking sobriety test. You can tell immediately upon flipping it up whether you're dealing with a power-tripping psychopath or a peace officer. It's inexpensive and very fun and easy to use. Mine is spring-loaded. Discretion is advised. Recipients of the finger may experience the sudden and irrational urge to deploy all the resources of the state to bring you down. The owner of the channel, Joshing You, is the one who posted this video. According to him, he's facing 3 years jail time for this encounter. I can only imagine with how everybody in the system will automatically take the cop's side, and with the testimony of the very biased parking lot Karen, things won't go too well for Josh. Not to mention that in the state of California, they claim you're supposed to have front and rear plates. So the cop can always stick with his initial claim that he pulled him over for failure to have plates, and everybody in the system will believe the cop. And yeah, I know there's court cases like Durant versus City of Douglas, where shooting a bird at an officer is a constitutionally protected right, but they're going to go with, nope, our officer was attacked and his life was in jeopardy. What I found very interesting and telling on the mental state of members of society is that after they placed Mr. White Truck in the back of the patrol vehicle, who, by the way, created absolutely no victim in this incident, we have a CHP motorcycle cop who arrived on the scene in the dumbest costume imaginable, asking the arresting cop if he's okay. We also have a professing former cop shaking hands with Officer Nico Retaliation. And then there's the original witness, our parking lot Karen, ready to spill the beans on what she thought she saw, even though the video begs to differ. And we also have another boot leather muncher thanking Officer Hurt Feelings for his service.
The reason to stop you.
It's that guy's phone.
I think so.
You okay?
Yeah. Freaking guy.
Oh, when your mag fell out, I'm like, oh shit, does he have a gun on him?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for your help. Appreciate it.
That lady says she'll give you a full statement.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm still
I
shaking.
need to get your info here in a second.
Yeah. That's okay, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, that was totally for coming so quick and not do anything.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We'll have you hang tight for just a minute, okay?
Yes, Merry Christmas. And rest well knowing that those in power are using that power to initiate violence on those who don't deserve it. But if there are kids in a school who actually need your help, well, forget about it. Just know that if you did to someone what Officer Nico LeBeau did to this man, society would rightly mark you as a violent and dangerous man. A man who really doesn't belong in any just society. Obviously, because YouTube's oppressive rules, I can't show you the real life struggle here, but if you want to see it, I'll leave a link to the original video. I'll also leave the link to the Riverside CHP Station Facebook page. So leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, the links are in the description. Grab a shirt, become a channel member. But above all, remember this: freedom is dangerous. The only thing more dangerous is not having it. I'll see you in the next video.